Congratulations. Tell us about the scene in that locker room right now.
Guys are extremely excited. Obviously, to withstand San Diego State's punch and to come back, we had a lot of resilience and just showed how tough this team is and how together we are. And guys were just extremely happy to, also, we went at San Diego State. We thought we had a chance to win at the Mountain West there and didn't get a chance, and to be able to pick the pieces back up and then get them here in the Mountain West Conference Tournament was just awesome.
Look, we're going to spend some time talking about the stars, Kendall and Cameron, like we always do. But, boy, some unsung heroes tonight. Hugh Greenwood, about as good as he could be. So was Alex. So was Didi. A lot of unsung heroes tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, you go down the list of the lines, and everybody made tremendous plays. I mean, Hugh Greenwood held Xavier Thames at 6 for 16 shooting. Just really defending them well. Deshaun Delaney had a big three in the corner. Also had a great first half rebound on the basketball. Cullen Neal gave us great minutes off the bench. Everybody who played contributed.
What's it feel like for you? Your first year at New Mexico, you get a taste of this environment, and now you got a championship ring. Just talk about what you saw being a part of this program for the first time.
You know what? Some faces change, but the tradition stays. And just a good group of guys that have resilience and toughness and that are together and just really, we say 1, 2, 3 family all the time, and that's what we are, a big family.
Yeah, that's really cool. Hey, all right, now let's talk about the stars. Kendall, Cameron. Kendall, he's struggled to shoot the ball, but yet when I say that, you look at the stat line, and he knocked down a couple of threes tonight. He knocked down a couple against Boise State. So for a guy that's I guess you could say in a mini slump, he sure knows how to hit them, doesn't he?
Yeah, in that timely fashions. I mean, talk about even last night, Boise, he has the big three in the corner, and then it pretty much had the dagger tonight there on the left wing. And really, if you think about it, it's the same shot at San Diego State that he missed.
That's right.
And people go, well, why did he shoot it? Well, why did he shoot it? Well, he shot it because he can make it, and he made it tonight.
And he made it. I'm sorry, Robert. He made it over Poli, who's got those long arms, and Kendall was a long way away. Obviously, you didn't draw up a play to say dribble around and then shoot it up. What were you trying to get there that you weren't able to?
Well, if you look at the film, we had Didi on the backside at the rim because we had talked about it all the time. We wanted to save that one in our bag if we needed it, and we ended up having him, and Kendall missed him. And so when he missed him, now we have to dribble, and then he takes the three. But I thought he was very composed, and he knew he was going to take that shot, and he knew he was going to make it.
I like the supreme confidence because not only did he struggle shooting the ball yesterday, he struggled at the foul line at 1 for 6. Today, he's perfect at the line, 6 for 6. And you mentioned the great three in the corner yesterday and the confidence to make the dagger, which you just said here tonight. He has been so clutch for you guys, and he did it in the biggest moment tonight.
Absolutely. I mean, senior, player of the year last year, everything that you can expect, and just the history from him being in this program from a freshman to a senior, we expect those things, and I think the fans and everybody need to really appreciate what he's done here for his career, and obviously we hope to win a couple of more 2, 3 games, 4 games in this tournament, this big tournament now.
As you look at the box score, and the bigs have been your dominant factor all year, and they're so difficult to handle, and they were fantastic again today, and it's just awesome to see Cam Bairstow be the tournament MVP. But I said to Scott when we started this postgame, your backcourt won the battle tonight. Hugh Greenwood was unbelievable. He did everything. I think, all things considered, with the stat line and the contributions, 12 points, the rebounds, the assists, the hustle plays, everything. You throw Didi into the mix with what Kendall did. The backcourt was fantastic today.
Absolutely, and if you guys can go back to when we played San Diego State at their place for the Mountain West regular season championship, our guard play wasn't good that night. Our guards struggled. I think Kendall and Hugh scored 7 combined. And so those guys are competitors. They knew they had that in the back of their mind. They wanted to come out here and prove themselves. And tonight they did it on a big stage.
Lamont, you had 2 big coaching decisions to make. There were a lot of big coaching decisions, 2 in particular in the second half. How long do you keep Deshaun on the bench? And do you keep your starters in, which you chose to do? Talk about those 2 decisions in the second half.
You know what? We really knew we were going to have to use Didi down the stretch for his rebounding and his defense, and we knew with 3 fouls we didn't want to risk it. So we thought again, like Cam last night, if we could get him around the 10-minute mark, then we'd be able to use him. And then our bigs, they just kept telling us at different timeouts that they were okay. And I thought Cameron was wearing out a little bit, but those guys are great trained athletes, and and they didn't want to come off the floor, and we trusted our guys. You know, we trusted our upperclassmen, and they stayed on the floor and made plays for us.
This was a different game, I think, than the first two between the teams because neither team could get any separation tonight. I mean, 7 was the biggest lead. You end up winning by 6. I even said that's a little deceiving. This was like a one-possession game the whole night. And the intensity level was so high on a third consecutive day. It's just amazing what these athletes do, I think.
No question, and it's the beauty of March Madness and the beauty of college basketball. These guys came out and just competed, and the fans from both sides were tremendous. And you know, it was all at stake, and so everybody knew that, you know, we wanted to be the last man standing, and our guys had a little bit more in the tank and made a little bit more plays down the stretch.
Is this going to turn into your rabbit's foot right here? You're holding your piece of the net. That's your little talisman now moving forward?
Well, now I may just put this in my sock here and keep it for a while.
Lucky sock.
My lucky sock.
What color are the socks tonight? There's a little red, a little light blue, some silver. That's Lobo silver. We got pink in there, bright yellow, and some lime green.
Hey, if this is what he wears in the Mountain West tournament, I can't wait to see the NCAA tournament. You're going to bring out the big one.
I'm going to have this net right in the sock. I'll show it to you guys on the bench.
I thought you'd have the hat on, though. You don't have any, big flowing locks to mess up, but you've got the hat on. This is really, I love seeing the players get to wear those there for the post-game celebration.
Yeah, that was exciting for our guys. They ran right to them when they were passing them out, and all of them had them on and backwards and everything else. So it was exciting, an exciting moment for our basketball team.
Lamont, you finally now can let yourself think about the NCAA tournament. You, as a coach, you can't really let yourself think that way as the season's going on, but now you can. For the next 24 hours, you can, well, first of all, you can just relax and enjoy it, which is hard to do during the season, but you can enjoy it, and now you can start thinking about the tournament. Seeding, are you thinking that way? Are you thinking a 5 seed, a 6 seed, a 7 seed? If you were going to lobby, what would you be lobbying for right now?
You know what? I think we're 27-6. We just beat the 8th team in the country on a neutral floor. I think going into today's game, we were 15 RPI, so I'm assuming that went up. And, I think, whatever the committee gives us, I think they'll give us a good seed. They know our tradition, they know our history, they know our schedule, who we played. And, we'll be ready for whoever we have to play.
Congratulations, Lamont.
Thank you guys so much.
This was a ton of fun to be a part of, and the three-peat. You guys were looking for double three-peat, and it's just an amazing way to bounce back after losing the regular season finale and the resiliency these guys showed to win the tournament title, 3 games in 3